All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to show you what is wrong with my refrigerator. Well, I have no ice, no water. I don't think I can do anything at my door now. And I think it started with my ice quit working, then the water quit working. And for the longest time, I didn't know what the heck the problem was. And I didn't feel like paying to fix it. But I'm going to show you what I found. So if you have this same refrigerator, or maybe even similar to this refrigerator, because the problem I have could be happening to you even if you don't have this refrigerator. But I'm going to show you what model I have, just in case you have the same exact model. So this is a Kenmore. Right here is all the model numbers of my refrigerator. And I did buy it at Sears. Well, first off, I'm going to show you this. You're going to have to, this was right here. There was one screw there and one screw there. So you're going to have to take them screws off and pull this off. And then I just put the screws back in there because I didn't want to lose them. And while you're at it, you could take your vacuum cleaner. See, mine is a little dirty under here. You should vacuum that out. That'll make your fridge run better. Holy buckets. So just get your vacuum and vacuum that out. But I'm going to show you my problem right here. Does that not look like something's wrong there? So I'm going to try to solder all these wires back together and then hope this thing will give me a few more years. Now, if this black part here, this black stuff here is not broke yet, that doesn't mean there may still be a wire in there broke. But maybe if you cut that open really gently without hopefully cutting more wires, you could check them wires right there. That is the problem with mine. I'm going to take all the stuff out of my freezer and I'm putting it out on my back deck because it is winter time here and it is really cold outside right now. So this is a good time for me to do it because I was waiting for a really cold day. And once I get all this stuff out of my freezer, I'm actually going to shut my refrigerator off, and I shouldn't have to open the refrigerator side, so that should stay good for a little while I work on all them wires, because I want to shut off the breaker to the outlet behind this. That way I'm not working on wires on my fridge with the electricity on. And I'll show you some of the tools that I plan on using to fix this. Well, I have a soldering gun, and I'll put some of this down in the description. I do have some fine electrical solder, just real small stuff. And I got some heat shrink, like the smallest ones I could find. I have a wet sponge for my solder. And I don't know if these are going to work because the wires are so small, but I have these wire strippers. And I got this just to try to cut some of that thick black insulation that's around the whole entire group of wires in case I got to cut some of that back. And then I got a lighter for the shrink wrap. Well, I'm going to get everything out of my freezer and I'm going to try to solder this all up. But this part, you're going to have to go maybe do a little research on how to solder if you don't know how to solder, because I definitely am not a professional, so I'm not going to give any advice on how to solder. But after I get it all done, I will show you what it looks like. Hope this helps you out. All right, I got them all stripped and I got all my heat shrink cut. And I just made them just a little bit bigger than what I stripped back. I did cut some of this off. And right here's the pile. I cut some of that initial insulation that was over that off. Now I got to put, I think there's 9 wires there. So I got to put a piece of this heat shrink on every wire, and I'm going to push it kind of up inside here. All right, I got 3 done. Remember, I told you I was not no professional at this. Well, here's one tip. If you do what I did and put your little heat shrink on, make sure you push it away far enough. Because if you see that there, it looks like I have electrical tape on there. Yeah, that's because my heat shrink shrunk while I was soldering, and I didn't realize that. So make sure you keep your heat shrink back far enough. So I'm going to wrap that all with electrical tape here when I'm done. So I don't think it's that big a deal. I'll just be careful with the rest of them. All right, I got all, I think it was 9 wires soldered, and I have the heat shrink on all of them except for that one because I had it too close to my soldering iron when I was soldering. I'd have to say, for not ever soldering, it really wasn't that hard. Just watch a couple videos of people explaining on how to do it. Maybe you can fix your fridge. So hopefully, let me get some electrical tape around that, all that, and just to kind of protect all that again, and hopefully that'll maybe help it so it doesn't bend all in one spot, maybe, I don't know. And then we'll turn my freezer back on and see if this works. All right, so far I got water. Everything lights up. And I do got water. All right, it's the next day and my ice machine is working. It's a wonderful thing. No more ice trays. All right, well, I hope this helps somebody fix their fridge. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. God bless and have a great day.